Hello there, and welcome to the War Factory for today, November the 15th. Oh, jeez. Man, Christmas is coming. Alright, so, winter I guess is too, but like, let's face it, if you got a choice between the two, I'd rather Christmas being coming. Anyway, so, War Factory this week, I saw this base come up, and I was like, okay, I'm pretty sure the last 30 times this base has come up, I've smoked my way up in behind the HQ, I threw a couple shocks, bang, 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 and I win the internet. Now, I could do that again, and honestly, in all reality, if you're out there and you're looking for how to beat this base, that is your choice right there. It's the only option, because as you'll see, going the grind route as I decided to, it's bad. It's so bad. It's all bad. So yeah, just smoke your way up behind that base, blow it up. Do it at the cost of maybe like 100 Zookas instead of 100 Zookas and 500 riflemen and 30,000 medics. It's so bad. So I figured with the rocket launchers, they gotta go. Obviously, throwing out Sparky to take those out. I tried to be a little fancy with my sparking, and I was trying to go for the double remote control re-smoke because I wanted to be cool. As you saw, I got the double, but did not get that re-smoke, and yeah, well, bit of a shift in plans. Obviously, I had to bomb out the last rocket launcher, but if everything goes according to plan, if you do it the smart way and not the Beard way, you should have no problems getting the remote control on those 3 rocket launchers and then pushing in. Now, here's the thing. What my original plan was to take out the 3 rocket launchers and then throw artillery and barrage at the laser closest to where I landed. And as it turns out, if I had done that, it probably would have helped me a lot. Like, that laser really did some serious damage to me, and I was like, oh, this is not cool. Now, here is another, like, do not do this, because basically what this is me being like, hey, the laser ones had like 15,000 hit points, it was like 50,000 with boost. Why not just blow up some lasers? What I didn't take into consideration was the lasers closest to the HQ. They're not laser 1s, they're laser 2s, which means there's a boatload more hit points, which means I have to use an obscene amount of extra gunboat energy just to do the same kind of damage. So that kind of left me going into this attack where I'm like, well, I don't have the energy to shock everything, so cross your fingers and just push in. And push in I did. Unfortunately, that left machine guns and flamethrowers to have their way with my poor troops. Also, I thought for sure I would be able to get away and around from the laser in the back there. As you can see in the bottom right-hand corner of my screen, like, that laser's reaching out and shocking, or, well, not shocking, but zapping? Lasering? All kinds of troops down there, and it's kind of annoying, and I'm just like, nah, losing my mind because I realized that I am wasting all of my gold. And honestly, Zookas, guys, just walk up. Even if you wanted to take the lazy way out, there's that little 4-pack of mortars right there. What you do is 1 gunboat energy attack, wipe out all those mortars. You'll have a nice big area for your Zookas to like set up shop in, and that's exactly where you want to smoke them to, right in there. And then you can basically like 2-shock the really scary stuff, because over on the I guess the right hand side of the bar of lasers. There is a mortar. You're going to have to shock that. You're going to actually see coming up as I'm pushing through and trying to attack things. Super easy to get the shock on the mortar and the lasers. And then on the other half of the lasers, you get the lasers along with the machine gun, and like that is the entire bar of lasers, which, let's face it, in all reality, the bar of lasers is the scary stuff. Like, that is the part that is going around and doing some serious damage. So if you can two-shock that whole thing right out of the way, you've got a couple boom cannons, you got a couple sniper towers, and some grapplers that are going to be a pain in the butt. But if you want to be really crazy about it, then throw critters down on the sniper towers that I'm actually blowing up right now, and like, throw down the two shocks as I outlined, the critters on those sniper towers, and the grapplers will take the critters. Everything will be stunned. You'll lose, like, probably, I'd say 15 zookas, and you'll have a win. Way more economically feasible than the constant bashing of one's head against a wall of defenses. Honestly, oh man, I did not think the lasers were gonna shred my troops quite as harshly as they did, but my goodness, they just unrelenting, unremorseful destruction of all of the things. I don't know. And obviously, with all those grapplers there, you can't go with anything except for rifles, because the grapplers would just, like, strip away your tanks, or they'd strip away your Scorchers. Actually, Scorchers might work, because once you get into that corner... Oh, wait, no, there's 4 freaking boom cannons right there that would just start ruining your Scorcher's day. I guess you could throw shocks on them and see, you know, kind of how far you get, but, like, man, just so much easier to smoke those Zookas in there. Not that I mean to, you know, try to influence any individuals into trying things, but, you know, those smoky Zookas. Oh, yeah. Anyways, from here, I've smashed everything. You can tell very easily I am going to make the win. Don't do this, guys. Do the smoky Zookas. Please do the smoky Zookas. Thanks for watching. Hopefully this has been helpful. Hopefully it's been entertaining. And above all else, hopefully you guys have a fantastic day.